Welcome you guys, welcome to the first episode of Glory Fight Breakdown. I'm Remy Bonjasky, former kickboxer, world champion, 3 times I won the K1 champion, and I'm gonna talk with you about the fights. The first fight we're gonna talk about is Artem Vakhitov versus Alex Pereira. So I'm gonna analyze the fight, and maybe you can leave some comments down below and let me know what you think about the fights. Artem Vakhitov versus Alex Pereira. Let's go. If Alex, with his skills, he can knock everybody out with his hands, especially his left hook. He's really dangerous with that. He's perfected that. And Artem is strong with his hands, really quick, especially the combination with punch and kicks. He's an excellent fighter, and that's why he's been champion for such a long time. It was really a controversial fight. The thing in the beginning of the fight is that you have to show your opponent that you're gonna be the stronger one, the stronger one in the fight. You're confident, and here you already see Alex making hard punches, hard kicks, but Artem looks really relaxed. He looks really relaxed, but at this moment there was a nice high kick. There was a nice high kick of Artem. At this moment Alex is relaxed, making his point. So why were people excited about this fight? Is that you have 2 great champions from different weight categories, and they are really skillful, really strong. Alex been knocking people out. His win streak was great. So that's why people love the way he fights. He loves to knock people out. But the first round is going back and forth. Maybe Alex is making harder punches, but still on the guard of Vakhitov, and I think his defense, Artem's defense is really good. He has his hands high, real high. He got his guard good up, but he's working forward, making pressure. But at this moment, I believe that still Pereira is making more points. I think the first round goes to Pereira. Artem is right now just managing the height difference, the length, the reach. He's checking out how strong Alex is. So that's good in my opinion. But I think still the first round is really for Alex. Yeah, he's really controlling the distance. And because he has a longer reach, his arms are really long, and he's a tall guy also. But he's also mixing his weapons. As his weapons, the knees, he's strong with the knees, he's strong with the hands, but his guard, well, he could work on that. Alex his guard is not really tight, and as you can see, he's taller, he's a bit taller, and he's got a good height difference, but still his guard is sometimes over here. It's over here. It needs to be here, like Artem is doing. A lot of action from Alex, still working backwards, and sometimes, especially in K1 times, that was for a judge, They were looking at who is trying to make the fight, who's going forward, and that could be a big difference, by winning or losing the fight. Yeah, Artem is going forward. He's trying to make the fight. He's looking for openings. He's looking for. Oh, that was a good action from Alex, making the jumping knee. And guess who loves the jumping knee the most? He should pay me for that. Alex should pay me for that, He should pay me for the flying knees. He was making a lot of flying knees, and he hit a couple. And you know what? If Artem can take those knees to the face and still going forward, you need to have respect for that. What you see is Artem is going forward, making points. Alex going backward, making really hard actions. You know, even on your guard, he will feel the punches. Even on your guard, you'll feel the punches, and that is for the judge something, you know, they will count that. They will write it down. He's making harder punches. Well, round two was a bit even. Maybe a slight advantage for Artem because he was working forward, he was making punches, and they were landing. They were really landing. If I look at the face of Artem, he's eager to go forward, eager to make the fight, eager to win. You know, and he's champion. And if somebody wants to take your belt, you gotta work for it. That's it. He still has his guard up, close guard, working forward, try to make an action. He's really going forward, and that should count for the jury. He's trying to make the fight. He's not going backward. He's trying to make action. He's not just walking forward. He's measuring his actions. He's testing Alex going forward, and Alex is only going backwards. Round three now, round three. So round three, you have to go forward, you have to make more points because you have only 5 rounds. 5 rounds, 3 minutes. Oh yeah, that's good. Now is picking up the pace. Artem is picking up the pace, going even more forward, trying to make even more actions. And the combination with the punches and the kicks, oh, that was a good right. That was a good right hand. It looks a bit that Alex is only waiting for 1 or 2 hard punches, and that's it. And you can see Artem is working on a combination, and he's working in different levels. He's changing levels, going from the head, going to the body, going to the legs, moving his head. His head movement is really great. And you can see still that Alex is keeping his guard a little bit down. You know, this is really something that he has to work on. And Artem is working really good with the low kicks. He's trying to break him down with the low kicks. In round 3, I really believe that Artem is picking up the pace. He's going forward. I think his advice from his coach should be something like, hey, try to push it up, you know, work harder, make the combinations, think about your head movement, making the low kicks. And that is something that he really, I think he's listening to that because he's picking it up. He's going more forward. He's, picking up the pace. Yeah, he's making a lot more actions. So this is what they say. They go to championship rounds, to deep waters. He's still making hard punches. Pereira still making hard punches, but Vakhitov is going forward, as you can see. He's making more actions. And he's landing. You can see the low kicks. He's landing. He's really landing those shots. Can you tell me, jury, what you have seen? Can you tell me what you have seen? People, can you let me know what you see? You know? Let me know in the comments. Oh wow, that's a good combination of Vakhitov working as a champion. They're both champion, don't get me wrong, but you know, this is a light heavyweight championship bout. And they're not disappointing the really big fans, you know, the fans that love kickboxing. Of course, we would love to see a knockout in the first or second round, but if you love kickboxing, you want to see them in the tactics. You want to see him making the hard punches, the the way they work in round 2, round 3, round 4. You want to see him making these actions, you know, and not just one round and then a quick knockout and then finish. Oh, this is a good round of Alex. Oh wow, this round is really tough for Artem. The second minute of round 4 is really tough for Artem. Alex is really is working with the hard punches to the face and making the knees to the face. So people, it's really hard for the judge to make a decision. I think round 4 is more Alex's round. Artem is also landing in round 4. So that's why it's so difficult for the judges to make a decision. Is this round for Alex or is it round for Artem, you know? And they're two great athletes, you know, well built, strong, good cardio, good condition, good actions. Last round, final round. For me now, at this moment, I would say Artem with a slight advantage, you know. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh, yeah. He's landing a couple of great shots. Good combination from round 2. You can see round 5, he's still going forward. And that should be one thing that the jury had to think about, you know? Who's trying to make the fight? Who's going forward, trying to make more points? Try to make the actions. Try to convince the jury that he is winning. Trying to do his best. Still going forward. Alex still has his hands low, but that's just his style, you know? So can you tell me now who's winning? For me, you have Alex Pereira over here and Vakhitov, a slight advantage, you know, and he's working real hard, still going forward, hands, guard up, still moving, not completely looking fresh, and he took some heavy punches. He took some heavy punches to the head, and maybe that is one thing that, you know, the jury, the judges were thinking about. Was he making harder punches? Was he landing more? But as you can see in round 5, he's still moving. He's still moving like it's round 1. In a fight like this is what fans want to see. Not in round 5 just clinching or holding on to each other, holding on to the ropes, but trying to, you know, try to get the W. It was a great fight, you know, and I believe Glory have done a good job by matching these fighters. But I think it was close. Even for the judges, it was really close. Even if you're a very experienced judge, it was close. So it could go either way. It could go to Artem, it could go to Alex. Even if you know, Artem would have got the fight, got the W, still people would have said, hey, Alex should have won, you know? It could go either way. But they, you know, they really thought that Alex had won the fight. And if he won the fight, let's be happy about it. But it's time, I think, for Glory to give them a rematch real quick. Not in somewhere in 22, not in 23, but in 21. Let's give these guys a great rematch in this year. And new. Just so the moment that the ref is holding your hands, you're still a bit nervous, you know. Have you done enough? You're thinking about your preparation before the fight. Have you done enough training? Have you done enough? You know, have you worked enough? You know, to put in this fight to win the fight. And you can see the expression in his face, in Artem's face. He's like, what the fuck is this? Oh, excuse me for my words. He's like, what is this? He's not angry about Alex, but you can see. Thank you guys for watching. Next time I will have a new analyze about a new fight. See you next time. Bye bye.